Spotlight. I'm your host and producer, Courtney Leonard May, and I'm here for you because I'm here to put you in the spotlight. Hey, this is your girl Courtney Leonard May with In the Spotlight, and I'm out here at the place called Sacramento Cast and Crew Call. And what is it, you ask? Well, it's the PCS, a place called Sacramento Film Festival. So they have this film festival once a year, and anybody can submit a script that they wrote. It's only a 10-minute script, so it's only 10 pages, and they can submit it to Access Sacramento. And once you submit it, then it goes through the selection process and gets reviewed, and people look at it and read it and see what films they would like to pick for this year's festival. So this is for the 2025 festival. So every year they may get about 50 submissions, maybe even more, and they can only pick 10. So 10 scripts are picked, and out of those 10, they get to come out here in May and showcase their script and talk about what it's about and what do they need from the community, the film community, to help them make this film. So it's all volunteers that come out and help make these films. So there's 10 of them. They come out here, they go up there, the writer goes up there, and usually they're the producer, and they now become a producer, and they get to, let the film community know what they need, if they need a director, if they need another producer to help them create this film, if they need gaffers, cinematographers, sound, everything that goes into making a film. And once they grab all their people as well as the cast, you also have an opportunity to get casted. And I'm also trying to get into one of these films. I hope I get in one and that you guys get to see me in one this year. So let me tell you a little bit about my experience with the PCS Cast and Crew Call and the PCS Film Festival. So I started coming out to this when I was in high school. So when I was in high school, I came out to these events. And first time I came out to this event, I didn't get anything. I went to all the 10 tables and showcased myself and said I'm an actress, but I didn't get anything. But the next year, I did get in one of the films, and I was an extra, and that was so exciting. And I was in this film called The Push with the director, writer, with the writer-producer, Dana Wilberg. I'll throw up a picture as well. So that was really fun. I got to be an extra. We filmed at McClatchy High School. I got to be in the background playing basketball. And then I also got to be in the background inside where the lockers are. Right when you come into the high school, I was right there in the background. So that was really fun.
Chelsea. My name is Chelsea.
And the next year after that, I got to be in this film called The Golden Tree. And as soon as I came to his table, he was so excited about me. He wrote me a part in the film, you guys. So I was so excited and so thankful for that.
If your mother said that, you's being a child, and who's gonna tell her?
And then the next year after that, I got into a film called Borrowed Time. So I had one line in that film. So I was so excited. The next year, I got one liner. I was gaining more experience. Even though I had experience acting in theater, this was my first experience doing film. So when I did The Push and I was an extra, and then I got to do Borrowed Time, and I got one line, and I got to be the mean girl getting off the school bus saying, "Out of my way, Suzanne!" And I did a wonderful job. I'll throw that clip up here.
Out of my way, Suzanne.
And then after that, I got to be in even more projects. I got to do the film Scratch, and I got an even bigger role, which I was so excited for. I did that one in 2013, and I had such a great time. I'm going to throw a clip in there of this film of me acting in the film Scratch. It was about a man who was trying to look for a girl, and he used a dog to help him get a girl. Because, dogs are just so cute. Looking kind of damp there, Jim. Problems with the ladies?
I can help you pick up skirts. You just gotta be better looking and richer.
Well, how did I get Nancy?
It was easy. All I just said was, did you just fall from heaven? Because you look like you got hit by a bus.
How'd that work?
I might have been a little tipsy.
That wouldn't work for me. What should I do, man?
I hear girls love dogs.
I've always been kind of a dog.
Guys with dogs. It makes you seem responsible, and dogs are just so cute.
So anyway, then after that, I started to work more behind the scenes. So I got to work on a few projects behind the scenes. I got to work on 2 Pods and a P. And here's some photos of me working behind the scenes on that film during the time that I was interning here at Access Sacramento. That's a hard question because I was on the fence with it.
On the fence? I was dead against it.
Yeah, I had to talk him into it. But I'm glad I did because I talked with my friend Sarah and she showed me her birth video and explained everything she went through. And I was like, that is so for me.
I'm just along for the ride.
And after that, well, that same year that I worked on 2 Pods and a P, I also worked on a film called The Shadow Over Sacramento, and I was the associate producer for that. I actually got to sit out here and sit at the table and watch people come up to the table and help with the whole process of casting and all the behind the scenes. It was so much fun. I also helped with casting when it came to 2 Pods and a P as well. So yes, I had a really good experience with a place called Sacramento Film Festival, and my latest film that I got to do with them was called The Not So Real Housewives of Sacramento. So I'm not a housewife, but I played a housewife in a film, and that film was hilarious. It was so much fun to make, and here's a clip of that. The Not So Real Housewives of Sacramento. Check it out.
Tanya, I saw her last night at the Crocker Art Museum with another man.
What about Tom? I heard that he went on a business trip just to get away.
I heard he got into a car accident and he's still in a coma.
I heard he's not even the real father.
Hey girls. Not sure if you heard. Tom went on a business trip to Jackson and got into a car accident. I'm flying there tomorrow. Doctor said he might get out of his coma soon. I thought I saw you last night. Julio is just a friend. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed those clips. Now let's get out here and talk to some people, you guys. Let's talk to Michael Norwood, also known as Sabb. Halo. He's an actor and a rapper, you guys. He's also been featured on In the Spotlight before. So let's throw in that clip of him performing on In the Spotlight. Here it is. Welcome back to In the Spotlight. I have here Sabb. Halo. Give it up for him.
Thank you for having me. This song is called Don Miguel off my EP, Heaven Ain't Hard to Find. Follow me 777 SABB. Yeah. This song for anybody who lost somebody close to you, you know. This is for them. Yeah. What's happening? It's your boy Sabb Halo.
I need a peace of mind. Evergreens with the pines and little family time. Slide Park, 80 sliding, them was good times. I'm trying hard not to cry, still teary eyes. I know you watching from the sky, bring good vibes. Good luck plus pride, need to stay alive. All the reasons I must try, keep hope alive. I believe in perfect time, keep a solid mind. Stand bold as a lion, a rebel I am. Lead a track wet, straight G like Poseidon. Devil's upset cause the sun stays shining. I can go diamond, MC straight grinding. Ropes of gold on my neck, I'm a good rhymer. Climb the whole mountain, never giving up, dying. A motor rider, angel wings, 3 feet of fires. We strong prayers too, present is reclining. My angels I sing to you.
Yeah. You feel me? My angels I sing to you. Alright.
My angels, I sing to you.
Come on, y'all. This is for y'all, man. All your loved ones. Just call out to them, man.
Skies look bright, Diamond Gill, Iron Rod tribe. Bush crack, watch right, Mike, praise thug life. Thinking of my ancestors, know that they pay with life. This is my prerogative, king of the afterlife. Not 7 foot, still lucky I roll the dice. Laugh at your past, new chapter to celebrate. Gritty ass world, I don't need to participate. Cops ask questions, I don't need to cooperate. This world breed liars, rats, pigs, and hella snakes. Talk to my angels, cause I know that the devil's hate. Land of milk and honey, McCallie, that golden state. Proof is in the pudding here, God don't make mistakes.
God don't make mistakes. It's your boy, man. Sabb, Halo. Check it out, like they tip. Yeah, your boy Sabb, Halo. Hey, was that viewer friendly?
Yes, it was. That was hot. You know, he was giving it up for the angels up in heaven. And, you know, I want to shout out to Kobe Bryant and his daughter, Gianna. We just lost some lovely souls right there. So rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Yes.
Gigi and Kobe, man.
Yes, Gigi and Kobe.
We speaking to you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you so much. You're welcome. And then also go ahead and shout out to your social media site.
Okay, so anybody want to follow me again, that's 777 SABB, Sabb Halo, my name, Machiavelli Tempo. You can give me catch me on there, mostly Instagram. Just you know, follow me and I'll follow you back, and you know, tag in. Thank you.
Yep. All right. That's Sabb in the building. All right. He was out here on the In the Spotlight stage doing his thing. Hey, this is your girl Courtney Larrett May with In the Spotlight, and I'm out here with Michael Norwood. Whoa. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. Thank you for putting me in your show again, Courtney.
You're welcome.
In the Spotlight.
Yes, In the Spotlight. It's a beautiful day. So we're out here at the place called Sacramento Film Festival cast and crew call at the Coloma Community Center, where Access Sacramento is right here where this show In the Spotlight is filmed. So we're out here outside in the courtyard. And Michael Norwood, what have you been up to lately?
Winning awards, you know what I'm saying? Trying to be an actor. Actually, I've been just, you know, trying to get better in my craft, taking acting classes. I had a baby. I know, right? So my life has really been a little bit different, but it's all a blessing right now. Yeah, I'm still into the acting, doing music, and that's what I've been up to.
Nice. So you're a father now, so congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Woo! Man.
Woo!
Yeah, I know. Now, it is a beautiful thing, you know. I can't say that my time is different, you know what I'm saying, as far as like things that I can do and what I can do as far as my time being consumed, especially with school and then with having a baby. But I'm on a good note, it's been very motivational, you know what I'm saying? Seeing her face motivates me to even want to go harder at what I'm doing. This past December, I just won an award at the Sacramento International Film Festival. Got Best Drama. You know what I'm saying? Got Best Drama. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And yeah, that's what I've been doing. You know, trying to get more awards under my belt, put myself out there, and represent Sacramento the best I can.
Yes, that's always a good thing. Woohoo, Sacktown. So yeah, so
you've been doing good.
Oh yeah, I'm out here promoting In the Spotlight. You know, I'm going around trying to get people to subscribe to YouTube.
They better subscribe.
Yes.
You better subscribe.
Yes, it's right here too.
You better subscribe.
So you can see, so www.youtube.com/calmk. C as in cat, A as in apple, L as in Lance, M as in mom. It's all together, and then K as in kite, A as in apple, Y as in yes, calm K. But go to the playlist and look at In the Spotlight. You can check out old episodes, and you will stay tuned, and you can subscribe so you can go ahead and see new episodes coming out soon. And it will also air on Access Sacramento, channel 17 and 18. Woohoo! And I'm also hoping to get into one of these films that's going on. You know, there's lots of films. There's 10 films that will be made this year that will be premiered at the Crest Theater in October. Most of the films will be filmed during the summertime, during like June and July. So I'm hoping to get into one of the films. What about you?
Yeah, I plan on seeing you in one of them films.
Nice.
And I plan on seeing you there. We're going to rock out, represent Sacramento, you know?
Yes, for sure. There's like at least 3 that I know I probably can get into. There's like 3 films. There's a teacher, there's a telemarketer, and then there's a character named Alexis. She's like creative kind of character. So I'm hoping I can get into one of those. So hopefully you guys will see me in one of the films at the Crest Theater in October 2025. And hopefully the films you get in as well, will win an award. All right, this is Michael Norwood, you guys. Yep. Would you like to shout out to your social media?
Yeah, my social media is 777SABB. That's my Instagram. I got Machiavelli Temple, MAKAVELI, the spelling of temple. And those are my handles. We will see you there at the Crest Theater. And thank you, Courtney, for being so awesome.
You're welcome. And thank you so much for being in the spotlight. And you got on the royal blue. That's our colors. That's the in the spotlight colors, you guys. All right.
Great minds.
Yes. So this is Courtney Larrett May signing out right here with Michael Norwood. And remember to always be uniquely, beautifully you. See you later. Peace. All right, that was so wonderful catching up with Michael Norwood, also known as Sabb. Halo. All right, that's it. That concludes our experience right here at the place called Sacramento Cast and Crew Call. All right, back in the studio. The Spotlight. This is your girl, Courtney Leonard May. And guess what? I have a great show for you guys today. Today, we are talking about Black History Month. Since it's Black History Month, just remember, you can make Black history every day. So today we have 2 great hip hop artists on set. We have Sabb, Halo.
What's
and
happening?
Halo. It is Black History Month, and I want to give you like a little history about myself of what got me into acting. So I always knew I wanted to be an actress. However, when I played my first role, that's when I had my aha moment that this is what I really want to do. So I played Rosa Parks when I was in 5th grade. That was my very first role. And that's what made me want to be an actress, you guys. And I know a lot of you guys already know her story about the boycotts and things like that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get the show started. Welcome, Sabb, Halo, to In the Spotlight, you guys. How you doing today?
What's happening? Thank you for having me. Thank you, Courtney.
How you doing?
My pleasure.
You're
I'm
welcome.
doing good.
Yeah, thanks. You're welcome. Thanks for being on the show.
Thank you for having me. You know, I was excited for you, calling me down here. I always said that I wanted to be on your show, so here I am.
Yep.
Finally, yeah.
Yep, finally made it. Yep. And then how long have you been rapping?
Well, I mean, rap in general, I think is just part of our culture. We all grew up on rap. I mean, in the urban America, whatever. But I mean, I wrote my first rap in elementary. I didn't really start taking it serious until like I got older and possibly about like in my 20s and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay, it's cool.
So about like 10 years possibly, yeah.
Oh, nice. You've been into it for a long time. That's a good thing. And then I know you also act too. So when did you start acting?
Actually, acting is something that I just picked up on 2 years ago. I got to being an award-winning film in the Sacramento International Film Festival, the 48-hour
nice.
Portion of it, the section of it.
Yeah.
So we won. It was a 48-hour production. We went out there, had 48 hours to actually put together the whole entire, production, and we actually won. And I was excited about that.
Congrats.
Yeah. So
that's a big win right there on your first acting gig.
Yes.
Straight out the gate, and you just like, boom, got an award for the film. That's awesome.
I appreciate it.
Because that's blessing for the whole team, because it takes a lot to make a movie and make a film.
Yes.
And like especially in 48 hours, I've done that festival and it's quick.
Yes, I mean, and to me it reminds me the camaraderie. You gotta, you got your coach, which is the director or the writer.
Yep.
Then you got, the quarterback who might be the director or a writer.
Yeah.
Then you got your stars. I mean, everybody's stars really. It's just everybody putting the effort to make something come together and make it work, and that's what I like. I enjoy it.
Yes, that's a good thing. So, what's your rap style?
I don't really think I really would place it in a rap style. I would call it possibly a genre.
Okay.
I would call it like ghetto gospel, or me personally, you're gonna hear it for the first time from me, Thug Farian, Thug Farai. I mean, in relation to like Rastafarians, I mean, I feel like hip hop can be a tool for advancing us educationally, spiritually, and all in other types of levels that people might not even think to address.
Yeah, it's a really good outlet to like put your voice out there.
Definitely.
So who was your favorite rap artist growing up?
Okay, so of course, Tupac and Shakur, he has to hold the title for me personally. He in my heart. In 1996, for Black American culture and history, I think it was devastating to us what happened to him, as far as like his early life being taken from us. You never know who he could be right now. He could have been a president by now. He was an activist, philanthropist, whatever. He was just, he was more than just a rapper or an actor. I think he had a light that was a pillar for the world.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he shed his light, and his light is still out there today, living. He's still living.
Yeah, through us.
His music is out here, and everyone's still listening to it today. Yeah, so he made an impact on the world.
He did. Made an impact on me, Machiavelli. Yeah.
And where do you see yourself in your career in the next 2 years?
Well, I see myself, on somebody's movie, in somebody's, TV series, music taking off more than what it's been. I mean, with the music, it's just a different beast, or excuse me, it's a different machine, so, and then with the acting, it's also a different machine too, but I want to play both of the fields. As far as like with my career, I see myself taking off in either one soon.
Definitely happen.
I plan on getting another award in acting, definitely.
Definitely. That's a plus.
So that's where I see myself. I'm winning. I'm here right now with you on your show. I'm winning, so I want to thank you. In 2 years, I'll be somewhere.
Yep, definitely. And what's a key moment in Black history that stands out to you the most?
Well, when we talk about entrepreneurs and stuff like that, I don't know if you know who Sarah Breed Love is. Okay, so Madam C.J. Walker. Okay, so she developed her own hair product and cosmetic line. Well, actually, she was a salesman also. That's where she got her start at from. That she entered into her own line of cosmetics and pushed it. And in 1911, she built her own factory in Indianapolis, Indiana. And I think that put a stamp in like African Americans' brain that they can actually be successful, independent, and self-made. And I mean, think about it. You helping your people do a big thing as far as like changing their mind frame to not having nothing, coming from cotton fields and stuff like that in that time, and to developing herself to be, self-made and a businesswoman like she was. I think in that time, that was something in Black American history that would need to be heard about. So that's what I think.
Yeah, that's big. It's pretty much starting your own business. And,
she was like the Nipsey Hussle of hair products. You know what I'm saying? She was just like doing everything. But I think she was an important figure in our history. There's many important figures, and hopefully I can be one of them important figures too, as well.
Definitely. You building a legacy already.
Trying to.
Yeah. So yeah, so we're gonna see you perform here in a minute on our side set. So what are you gonna be performing for us?
Well, I'm gonna be performing Don Miguel. It's from my EP, Heaven Ain't Hard to Find. We were talking about Tupac and Moise Record.
Yeah.
That's where I got the concept from, because you know, again, it's like ghetto gospel that I feel like I'm putting out there. The song is talking about, you know, angels and just, you know, being appreciated to, you know, your ancestors and stuff like that. Just calling on those. You might call on angels that need help. You need help. Just whatever, man. Just one of them songs that you can vibe to. You lost somebody, you know.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's deep. All right. Well, thank you so much for this
Thank
interview.
you for having me, Courtney. It's my pleasure, as
You're
always.
welcome.
All right.
Welcome. You are watching In the Spotlight. Thank you all for watching. If you would like to be on In the Spotlight to show off your talent because you are an artist, music artist, singer, actor, rapper, comedian, filmmaker, designer, model, barber, you name it, or you just want your 5 minutes of fame, email calmkproductions@gmail.com with the subject line Spotlight. You can watch In the Spotlight on Access Sacramento, Comcast Channel 17 and 18, as well as AT&T Uverse Channel 14. And if you would like to see behind the scenes footage, as well as more episodes, all the full episodes, make sure you check out my YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/calmk. We hope to see you in the spotlight. We want to see you on In the Spotlight.
My name is Chelsea. My name is Chelsea.
This woman's work.
If your mother heard you say that, you'd be in a heap of trouble.
And who's gonna tell her?
Out of my way, Suzanne.
Looking kind of damp there, Jim. Problems with the ladies?
I can help you pick up skirts. You just gotta be better looking and richer.
Well, how'd Mike get Nancy?
It was easy. All I just said was, did you just fall from heaven? Because you look like you got hit by a bus.
How'd that work?
I might have been a little tipsy.
That wouldn't work for me. What should I do, man?
I hear girls love dogs.
I've always been kind of a dog.
Guys with dogs. It makes you seem responsible, and dogs are just so cute.
That's a hard question because I was on the fence with it.
On the fence. I was dead against it.
Yeah, I had to talk him into it, but I'm glad I did because I talked with my friend Sarah and she showed me her birth video and explained everything she went through. And I was like, that is so for me.
I'm just along for the ride.
Tanya, I saw her last night at the Crocker Art Museum with another man.
What about Tom? I heard that he went on a business trip just to get away.
I heard he got into a car accident and he's still in a coma.
I heard he's not even the real father.
Hey. Hey, girls. I'm not sure if you heard. Tom went on a business trip to Jackson and got into a car accident. I'm flying there tomorrow. Doctor said he might get out of his coma soon. I thought I saw you last night. Julio is just a friend. If you would like to sponsor In the Spotlight, email calmkproductions@gmail.com. Thank you guys so much for watching Spotlight. I know you enjoyed today's show. It was awesome. All right, well, this is Courtney Leonard May signing out. And remember to all be uniquely, beautifully you. See you guys later.